Did you guys hear that, Bert? Or nah? It's an interesting question. Can you... Oh, there it is. Okay. I heard it. I heard it eventually. Did you guys hear that, Bert? Or nah? Now you're about to start hearing echo, so I'm gonna mute that. Pop out chat. There it is. It's like, I know it exists for YouTube. Nothing to see here. Popped out. Indeed, you have. Welcome to live chat. Remember to privacy and abide by community guidelines. Key. Alrighty. We should probably fix that so that the lovely folks on YouTube aren't just staring at. Damn it. There it is. Cool. All right. Just messing around with the settings. The goal, I guess, would be to find a bag, but there's probably going to be a bag in that ambulance if I can get in the back of it. So, I guess Jenny. I don't even know where I'd settle, but I just know I don't want to be here. Fire station's always an option, you know? Where did you start from? Good, hello, Raba. Rosewood is where we began. I'm a very fresh character. Fresh out of Rosewood. I spawned in this house here, found a griddle pan, found an ambulance. The ambulance is actually the motivation for the stream. Because I was like, that's a good find. And I gotta... It's January 1st again. So, it's still cold. Come on. Come on. Hit the pan. There we go. Yeah, January 1st again. Light mod. My first map of Louisville, Raba. You know what that means. Means I should probably pay attention. Okay, it's locked. Good start. We're off to a great start. There we go. And another one. Okay. Oh, a Chevrolet. Wow, he had both keys on him. Look at that. Oh no. Another zombie's coming. Ah! What am I gonna do, Rava? Rava, what am I gonna do? Call an ambulance, but not for me. There's an ambulance right there. It's funny how that works out. Bada boom, 3 trauma bags. Let's take all the stuff, put it in this middle bag. Drop this mask in the bag. Got a lot of medicine here, Rava. I might need it. Let's see what else. We got disinfectant, sack, a mobile blood bag. I'm a mobile blood bag. Hey, Caesar, how's it going, buddy? Hey, fresh start. Brand new. This is a baby. I pressed escape trying to pull up the skills. That's how getting out of it I am. 95 weight. We got high thirst, hearty appetite, weak stomach, clumsy, speed, Damon, cat's eyes, fast learner, inconspicuous, brave, outdoorsman, fast reader, dexterous, organized, out of shape, feeble, and overweight. If I can take myself to the fire station, because I did get working treadmill for a mod, But he is 1 hour. He survived 1 hour. It's January 1st, 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry for all you Celsiuses out there. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius just for you. Look at that. -3 degrees Celsius. Hot dog. Caesar, how have you been? How is life treating you? I myself am doing pretty good. The Renaissance Fair is almost over. So stress been hacked. Yes, I am sorry that happened, but there is a learning lesson there, you know? So like if there's one takeaway, that's it, you know? You can take away from the situation anything, at least you can learn something from this. Oh, it gets worse? Oh no. Oh, it gets worse. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. It gets worse, apparently. My YouTube got taken down? No. No. Really? That sucks, dude. Oh my god. Due to hacked or spam something which I'm appealing. Okay, well, hopefully that works out. Oh my god, that stinks. It says I have 17 viewers in here. That must be counting YouTube also, because I don't know about that. Now it's back to 6. So that is awful, Caesar. I kind of want to like I'm tempted to try to pull up your channel, although it probably isn't going to do anything. Can't even spell it right. Oh no. Yeah, dude. What the hey? I'm seeing nothing. That. Because I know I haven't done anything wrong. It's Shadow Realms now. I know. I literally just tried to Google on YouTube ACM Caesar. I spelled it wrong at first, but that is. Can I get an 07? Can we get some 07s in the chat? Everybody, please. Oh, it's making me sign into Twitch. You gotta be kidding me. What do you mean join Twitch? Log in. Can't even type in my own chat. Isn't that fucked up, Caesar? Enter the code. Justify. Sorry, see, I'm just trying to type 07 in the chat for you. I'm trying to give you an F. I'm trying to give you the little dude saluting. Okay. Shimmy, shimmy, yaw. Shimmy, yay, shimmy, yaw. La, 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 la. Okay. It's because I had to, there was too much space being taken up on my C drive. So I had to re-download Streamlabs. It's not Twitch, it's me. Can I actually, I should be able to put it in there now, but yeah, can I get an 07? Can we get Fs in the chat for Caesar? I'm sorry. I hope it all works out for you, genuinely. But yeah, just fixing everything that's going wrong. Man. Well, if you want to take your mind off it with some Zomboid, let me know, because I'm solo playing for now, but, you know, who knows? I'm privy to it. Everyone knows that Project Zomboid played with people is better than playing by yourself. Empirically, you know? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The real question is, can I get... Ooh, there's an open garage door. Let me cook. I mean, I have a griddle pan, so I could cook, but the idea... Ooh, it's a survivor home. Yes! 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 Get my foot in your face. All right. I'll watch for a bit, because I want to get everything protected before it gets worse. I understand. I understand. Ooh, look at that. We found Jenny. We don't have the magazine yet. And a welder mask? What is this? What is this? Is this a good Project Zomboid save? Remember to change your passwords for other places too. Good idea on that. I guess I should put the griddle pan in the backpack. I don't know. Oh my god. A hand axe. 3 boxes of nails. A jack. A wrench. What? An empty gas can. Like, guys. Can you say pog? Oh, that's crazy. In the survivor home, too. Alright, she's beating on the door. Ooh, there's zombies. There are, in fact, zombies coming for my ass. I'm gonna hop over the fence. Give him the old razzle dazzle. Come on. That's right. Uh-huh. You thought. Bitches. It's Stanley. Meh. And Gypsy came in here. Gypsy's laying down, though. He knows when to concede to Stanley. Well, now Stanley's leaving. I'm gonna do that. And emails using my old group channel email for now until I have a new one made. It's just so terrifying. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that it could be taken away, you know? Like, but I've almost gotten scammed before, so, you know. I have gotten scammed before, so, you know, my heart goes out to you. But, yeah. Okay. She had a Chevalier Dart key. One of them did. Which is one of these 2 curs out here. It's the first of the Canadian pronunciation, you know? First of many. Another annotated map. Louisville. Game's trying to tell me something, I think. West Point. We got a battery with no flashlight. We got the sewing kit. I might as well take that because, you know, why not? Broke my heart almost like PZ Challenge gone wrong. Yes. That's how I felt when my character of almost over 3 months. No, almost 3 months. I think it was like day 89 or something. My heart just fucking sank, dude. I'm standing in my kitchen and I'm just like, what am I doing? You know, like, what am I doing? You know, like, why'd I do that? You know? It sucks. Yeah. Although this was... I was recording like every day. I ran out of footage. And I was gonna be like, oh well, it happens, you know what I mean? Oh, Bunny just subbed for 5 months in a row. Well, it has been a while since my last stream. And it would have been a month, I think, because I think it was on the 1st. Thank you, Bunny. It was on the 1st, I think, when, that was the last stream I had. Hello. Ma'am, I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Do I really want to go in here? Not really. What are my options, though? Really? Truly. Oh, that's broken. If the house alarm goes off, though, I'm gonna crash out. Alright, thank God. Yeah. You're welcome, just popping in for a second. Have fun. Thank you, I appreciate it. You be careful. I mean, I do appreciate it, but still. Yeah. Alright. I have a bottle of disinfectant. I could disinfect all my bandages, and then I think that would give me an empty bottle to work with. Sterilized bandage. No, it did not give me an empty bottle, but that's okay. We got the canned chili. We got the canned corned beef. You know, your boy is taking that. The hammer, a machete. I like the sound of it. Of course, I'm trying to do the whole short blunt thing, but because I'm a repairman. I got the fresh banana. Gonna eat that banana. We could make the bowl of beans. The bowl of beans has been made. You should be able to drink antiseptic bottles. I'm mad. I'm mad too, you know? Like, if you can drink bleach in this game, I don't see why you shouldn't be able to get out of here. I don't see why you shouldn't be able to drink that. She's Nikki. He's got a watch. The door is boarded. The window's boarded. Can't get in here. Stupid. Oh! Did you see that? Did you see that, Caesar? Oh my god! Military helmet. What is this? Save! I got the hammer. I better take that. If I'm on the lookout for a saw now. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so saw. Saw. That's the current goal. I have to keep changing the goal. But I guess technically the goal is still accurate because I'm trying to find the Jenny magazine. I know where the Jenny is. Let's see. Properties. Oh man, my headphones are beeping at me like they need to be charged. Jenny Mag. Jenny Mag. But I'd like to get a saw too for the whole disassembly of furniture, but I'm not pushing it. I should put some of this stuff away though. Getting a little overloaded. Alright, welder mask, you're going in here. What else can I put in here? Do I really need all these alcohol wipes and suture needles and sleeping tablets? They're pretty light, so I guess, you know, but the gas can? Nah, don't need that. If I don't have a saw, do I need a hammer? Well, I mean, I could still pry off the windows, but there's a hand axe back here, 3 boxes of nails, so if I can just find... Let's see, I can take off this striped shirt. Well, I probably shouldn't because it's getting cold outside. Beating on my windows. Get out of here. Ja. Oos. 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 And a sickle. Well, I mean, that's more of a build 42 thing, right? I mean, I can't really think of a... Is it a good weapon? Is that a short blunt weapon, or is it like a long whatever? I don't know. I'm gonna try to avoid going into houses, though, because... Alarms. I guess I could have picked burglar if I wanted to not trigger those, but... Something about that carpentry boost, you know? Meow! And now Gypsy's coming over. Out of jealousy. Gypsy! Urgh. Weapon, I meant for like the ideal commie life. Oh yeah. You are correct about that one, comrade. Oh, look at that. Oh, I found an eraser. Have you ever been to Louisville? Yes, I am, Caesar. I am intrigued to know. I have to find a fucking water bottle. Ooh, duct tape. Wine. Meow. Anyone in the backyard here? I see one. Ooh. Ooh, zombies. 3 zombies. I think there might be more than that. Yarr! Back, you heathens! I'm gonna step on them. The ultimate disrespect. Oh? I didn't think I was this close to the school. Nani? Making our way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. No but way I play this game, I reckon I can get about pretty well. If I ever went. I mean, it is the communist lifestyle, isn't it? Well, no, because there's no governmental entity, you know? Who would the... I mean, you could argue that I'm the communist. Like, I'm the bourgeoisie, because... And then all the zombies are like the, no, wait, did I get backwards? No, like, these guys are the proletariat. Whatever the poor people were, the majority. It's been a while. Someone please educate me on my communism. Louisville map, read that. Okay. I don't see, but I do see a lighter. That's nice. I need that. Another map of Louisville. Another map of Louisville. We are communist. There's no I, comrade. There is an I in communism. So I guess you could throw a communist for a loop and be like, there is no I. And it's like, well, it's not communism, you know, like communism, you know? There's layers to it. Okay, the trunk is locked, but now it is unlocked. Lug wrench. Ooh, this car looks nice. Maybe the key is in the skew. There's also the white van, but I don't know. I don't know. All right. First step is the Jenny Mag. If we don't see it in here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Why? Why? I really didn't see those guys. That's crazy. Okay. Angler. Farming mag. Metalworking. Farming. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, where is it? Where is it? Ugh. If it's not in here, I swear. I know there's a zombie there. I heard him. They broke the window and they crawled through, so... Oh, for the love of all that is holy. Carpentry. Electronics. Electronics. Oh, God. I guess Caesar's leaving because I exposed the fallacy of his argument. It's not in here. What the hell? Jeez. Camera, key, school bag. Alright. It would appear that the generator magazine is not in here. Which kind of equals out, because my luck has been pretty busted so far. With the machete and the ambulance right outside for the easy bag, the military helmet, the welder mask, you know, there's a lot to be grateful for, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna bemoan my luck just quite yet. If I can get into the center of town, then that would be better. It's getting dark though. But if I can keep pushing in this general direction, right? Or find a map of Rosewood, that'd be nice too. Because I could always pull up the actual map, but who knows? That would mean pausing the game and tabbing out and all that stuff, so I'd rather... Ooh, a bloody person. Maybe they have a gun, perchance? Although, I don't know if you should use guns until the helicopter comes. I mean, you gotta find ammo. It's the whole thing. More annotated map. And of course, it's of Louisville. Why is every map of Louisville? Red digital watch. Dead person. Making my way to the center of town, walking slow. I got day 7 in week 1 mod, and can't lie, I'm scared. I don't like the week 1 mod. Oh, that police officer got shredded, bruh. Doesn't even have a gun. I don't even see anything on the ground. He's just laying there. Okay. I think there's zombies behind that garage. Do you not? I don't like the mod, you know? I just feel like it's too easy for bandits to run up and kill ya. At least with this, I can kind of, you know, fight the zombies at my own pace. Even then, not all the time, because sometimes I feel like they come for me, you know? I need to get some water. As much as I don't want to climb in this house, I kind of have to. I didn't want to go into inside the school any further. Oh, open window. Oh, I hold my breath every time, you know? The bread? We got bread slices, folks. You can make a bean sandwich. What? There's been times when I was bum rushed with no options. Yeah, exactly. So like that happens to me and I'm just like, you know what? Not as fun as I want it to be. So but everybody's got their own way of playing, eh? You know? I could add... There's cooked fish fillet? Damn. I'm making the peanut butter and marmalade sandwich with a fish fillet, a tomato, and I don't know if it's the new update, but my journey is coming together. That and an M16 is... Oh my god. I have found so many M16 magazines at the military checkpoint between here and Louisville. I think I found 23 magazines, not a single M16. I have yet. In my... it's all my hours here. In my 717.9 hours, I haven't found an M16 on my own. I have joined other people's servers and found one, but that doesn't really count. You know, it's kind of defeats the purpose. In my opinion, you know. Hello. Ooh, is this a combo? A combo washer dryer? Damn. Should just make this my base. But am I done with the sandwich? Let's see here. Yep, I'm done with the sandwich. God, I like how it makes me less unhappy, but that would make me unhappy. I may have been hatched, but I feel for you. Well, because of the M16 luck? You've done a great hardship worser than me. Well, I mean, I bet if I was looking in places... Like, there's a gun store in West Point, and I went there, cleared out the zombies, me and Bunny. But I didn't have a sledgehammer, so I couldn't get in. That might have been the place where I would have found it, but who knows, you know? I think we even found another military surplus store kind of on the way there to Louisville. Kind of, not really. Let's see. Life and living. Tune in. I'm also going to start setting watch alarms because... Set alarm. Do that. I didn't even set the alarm. There we go. I'm learning about fishing. I could just go house to house looking for the generator magazine too, but that's a lot riskier. And technically, the burn body technique, if you put a body by a wall and then put it out when it burns one wall tile. Yeah, but, you know, I don't know. It seems a bit risky. Like, I've seen people try to do that and they just burn the whole fucking building down, and I'm like, yeah, you bit off a bit more than you could chew there, didn't you? You know, do you need a fire extinguisher? Or like, can you just use a bottle of water? Because Bunny caught themselves on fire once. And the whole stop, drop, and roll thing, you know, doesn't exist. So, you know, she was just at the mercy of the elements. But anyway. Wonder if I could find a flashlight up here. Digital watch. Battery. And a gun case. Is it the Deagle? Aw, shit. It's the Deagle. I love how you put that. That was so funny. What, the being greedy part or the part before that? I'm talking a lot here, Caesar. You're gonna have to be a little more specific. I like that, though. We can mark that. We can mark that gun. We do a little marking. Okay. So. It's bedtime. The alarm clock, alright. Well, it's not bedtime yet, I guess, because you could argue you could read a book, like your character's not really even tired. It's just because it's getting dark. I don't like being outside when it's dark. Should probably put some food in here. The cereal, the corned beef, marmalade, peanut butter. And I'll put this bowl of beans in the fridge. The fish. Might as well just kill the sandwich. The part before that, stop, drop, and roll. Oh, yeah. Part where I was like, I'm trying, it's not working, you know? And all I could do was watch, you know? I didn't have a getting fire extinguisher. What am I gonna do, you know? I'm just watching it happen. I'm like, remember when I told you not to step on the fire? I should have brought a barbecue, you know? And then we did. We disassembled the fire, and I built a barbecue, and then wing, bang, boom, you know? And the problem solved itself. How was I supposed to know? Okay. I'm gonna put that stuff in this cupboard. And then I'll put the miscellaneous stuff in the garbage, dude. Well, I could set the table, I guess. Put a little mug here. Put a blue plate here. Put a couple of regular plates over here. You can barely even see them. I think I've just put one on the fucking ground. There we go. Plate. Plate. Boom. The chair's fucked up. Gotta rotate the chair. We do a little chair fixing. You could have gotten s'mores. True. If I brought marshmallows, I could have just sat over their burning body with a stick and been like, this is nice. Chocolate, graham cracker, that's gotta be a thing in Build 42, right? Can you make s'mores in Project Zomboid? Beef, I'm not a fire person. What do you expect me to do, right? Do I look like a fucking waterbender? You know? And we were standing right next to the fucking lake. That was the worst part. It's like, if only you could just walk into the fucking water, but you can't. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like, uh-huh. Don't set me on fire. Stay the fuck away from me. I pulled out my gun and I... Not really, I didn't. I just had to... The fire cooked her, you know? Good thing Pepsi wasn't there. Pepsi would have been like, shh, shh, shh. Anybody want a piece of this? Like, he breaks out his axe and just, shh, shh, not his axe, his fucking machete or his saw, and just starts, shh, 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 shh. Is there a cannibalism mod for Project Zomboid? Do we know? Oh my god. Okay. Put this shit in my backpack. Denim shirt, sneakers, socks. I'd like to get some better boots. Goated reference, right? Where's Pepsi when you need him, you know? With the cannibalism. No, I don't want to open. No, I want to close the curtains. Like that. And then, I'm gonna put... I thought there was something I wanted to put in the garbage and throw it away, but apparently not. Okay. It's kind of hard to chop up an ash pile, though. Probs. You tell me. You're the one that plays Graveyard Keeper. You know. I mean, I don't think they were burnt to a crisp. I don't think they got burnt to a crisp. That would be kind of unfair, wouldn't it? If you died to fire in Project Zomboid, and then as an extra fuck you, the game was like, oh, that's a cute kit you got there. It'd be a shame if it just turned into fucking ashes. I mean, you could test it out. You could test it out, Raba. Why don't you pull up Project Zomboid and you have a little go, you know? You know what? I'm drinking a beer. Yeah. Day beer. You know what I'm gonna do now, Raba? Boom. How you like that? How you like the garbage on the floor, Rava? You made me do it. Look at the animal you've created, you know? They were probably burnt medium rare. Yeah, it wasn't like they were on fire for a long time. It was just enough time. Fill. I don't have any other water containers, so I'm gonna have to use this kettle. Oh, and now I'm drowsy. Now it's time for a little Project Napoid. Damash the bedroom. Turn off the lights. Go to sleep. I'm going crazy because if you're storing stuff on the Gorund. What's a Gorund? I am going crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Bedtime. I woke up at 3 a.m., 3:30 in the morning, you know? Just really had a hankering to, read a magazine I've already read. Yeah, no thanks. I can read the Farming Mag, Commercial Magazine, for cares. I'm trying to make my way to the main strip, though, to the bookstore, and if I can get the Jenny Mag, we would be in a good position. And I forget I can speed up time. What am I doing? Should have took Slow Raider if I can speed up time, you know? Oh well. I'll keep the kettle of water in my backpack in case I need it. I really should try to find a bottle. That should be priority numero uno. You know Gorund. Right? You know Gorund. What am I gonna eat? I'm gonna make a bowl of beans. Guys, get a bowl? Get a can opener or a screwdriver, whatever you can use to open a can. Make a bowl of beans. Guys, it gives 24 hunger. I mean, if you eat it out of the can, it's not the same, right? But you get 24 hunger, and it'll actually make you happy. As opposed to if you just ate it right now, it would make you unhappy. But guys, bowl of beans. I'm telling you. Aren't you from the United? Don't you guys put beans on toast? Like, how many stereotypes can we cram into this stream, you know? Jokingly, lovingly. But once you cook it, guys, 31 hunger, -2 unhappiness. With a bowl of beans. Goated. Me no like beans. Beans are the magical fruit. What are you talking about? What's not to love about beans? Okay, so what's my stats looking like? I could use some fitness and strength levels. I could do some push-ups or something of the like. I can't even read any of these books because they're out of my league. Oh god, why'd I say that? Why'd I say the L word? I fucked up. Don't even start, Rava. Don't even start. But beans aren't that tasty. They make farts greater. Yes, they do. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. Beans for every meal. I don't associate with that stereotype French hating, on the other hand. You don't associate with stereotype French hating. So, you don't do it. Got it. Based. I didn't realize you were such good friends with French people. With Frenchies. I'd rather increase clumsiness. I know that sounds a little crazy. No, I didn't. Bravo, I did not say anything remotely close to that. What's wrong with you? thinking I want to play that. I've programmed the words really well into you, haven't I? Yes. I can't think of anything else, you know? Hey, there's a mug. You know what? I'll take it. It's better than nothing. Like, you want to say I got good luck, but I feel you're choosing to misunderstand that. I don't associate with that stereotype French hating, on the other hand. Oh, got it. You know, use some fucking grammar, Caesar. Maybe I wouldn't misunderstand it if you put a fucking comma in there. I'm not trying to yell at you, but like, dude, what you do is you say, I don't associate that stereotype, period. French hating, on the other hand, ... comma, period, whatever. You did capitalize the F in French, but you did not capitalize the I, and you didn't put a little apostrophe in the contraction. Who you calling a mug? So back when I worked at this restaurant, I went up to the server with a mug in my hand. And if I had my Renaissance Fair mug, I'd show you. But I basically went up to them and I stuck the mug into their ribs and I'm like, stay calm. This is a mugging. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all night. I could take apart this table. Because, hey, you don't need a saw to do that. Who could have saw that coming, you know? And we got the plank. Still waiting. Can't do the table. Can't do the chair. Is it just the low tables? Is that it? I think plastic tables you can also do. But am I really about to go outside and do that? Shh, no. It's about to be 6 a.m. I'm gonna sit my butt on the ground. Turn on the telly. Cooking show. I wouldn't do any tables. Why? Because of the floating objects. Like I'm being possessed by a witch or something. I had to fill up my mug. I can at least put the kettle back in my backpack, right? Like, that among other things. Is it because I can put stuff on tables? We'll table this discussion and we'll talk about it later. Rava. Oh, not really. Throw in your bacon, your tomato, your onion. See y'all tomorrow. PC found one bug so far, 96% complete. I'm gonna obliterate the virus. I hope you do. I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Okay, I think it's time to break out the machete. I might just take the hammer and the wrench and put them in my backpack until I'm ready to use them, because I can barely carry anything. I made a weakling. Sleeper build though, guys. Sleeper build, I'm telling you. It's gonna go crazy once I start leveling up fitness and strength. Come here, you fucking zombie. Guess I could have done some tailoring too. Seeing as how there's leather out here. Reminds me. Alright, it's been 45 minutes. I'm gonna go get some water. I would advise you to do the same. Get yourself some water. Get yourself some stretch in you. Food, if you haven't already. High quality H2O. Thank you, Rob. I'm going to go hydrate right now. Oh, almost forgot. One of the cornerstones of the stream. The custom Key right back sign. I worked very hard on that sign, and I'll be damned if I'm not going to use stream. Can't use it in. Right. Could have muted. I had my head tilted back. I was gargling some water. I ran into Gypsy. It's times like these, I'm worried that my dog is wearing a collar like this. It's not for barking. It's literally the kind that's like the invisible fence collar in case he goes too far, you know, outside the parameters of the yard and everything like that. So. And it's definitely not too tight around his neck. Almost too. But like jazz, Jethro. The dog bed. Dog on the stream. Nope. Oh, dude, he just Stegosaurus. He literally just used his ass and just kind of like, bumped her out of the way. Outside. Hockey. I just want your love. Ah. All right. But not ever read. He looks like a loved dog. Yes, he is. He's just, I think he feels like he's not treated as well as he could be, which I know sounds a bit weird, but like, I guess he's just kind of like shy, if that's the right word for it. It might not even be the right word. Nervous, skittish, like just, he gets set off easily, and it's nothing that we did, because it's not like we're trying to reinforce this behavior of skittishness. It's just he doesn't even really bark. He just sort of more like howls at stuff, like oh, you know, kind of thing. It just sounds more pathetic than anything, you know. Making my way downtown. Dude, that song is embedded in my head, dude. I see a red sports car. That looks kind of nice. Although, who's to say if there's a key or not? Do you have the key? Nope. It's unlocked. There's a key in it? Huh? No way. No way. It's out. Pretty sure it's out of gas though. I reckon. And hey, I found an empty bottle. Look at that. Pog. So now the question is, can I use a kettle of water as a gas thing. Taking all bets. What do we think? No, why would I be able to siphon gas out of a car that has no gas in it? What's in the side of this tree line? Rava says no, you can't use a kettle. Oh my. It's a lot of zombies. Did that dude have a Magnum on it? It's not like I even really care, but I like the Magnum because you don't need a magazine. Just manually, you know. I feel like it's a good starter weapon. I know where a gas can is. The question is, do I keep pushing onward? I feel like the car kind of necessitates, because I don't even have a generator magazine. You can't even get water in the tin cans. Well, yeah. But it's not called a water kettle, it's just called a kettle. Well, I guess it's not called, like you can put gas in any other container. Just fine. Okay. So. The car is here. I know there's cars in the parking lot over here. I know there's a gas can here, so I could gas can to here, get some gas, take it over here to get the car. Or do I just go keep pressing forward because, you know, maybe I'll find gas up here. Who knows? I know there's zombies. I can keep looking at driveways. Maybe I'll find a car in a driveway. Alright. We're sneaking up to this body. It looks like just a plain old Jane. Yeah, it is. Enemy spotted. Well, not enemy. Gas can, but still. There's also a gas station up the road. Since the power's still on, I wouldn't have to worry about the generator yet. I'd rather just get it out and over with. Done. Is that a car? I don't think so. I can't really tell. Zombies! It's like, dude, I better not trip an alarm, because the fucking party's going on in here. Angler magazine, fix the fishing rod. Yeah, wow, that's definitely the magazine I was looking for. Fixing a fishing. I live in Rosewood, dude. Okay. Getting beeped at again. Did I bring food with me? No, I did not. But there's a granola bar. And a yogurt. Might eat that yogurt. Skipping the beef patty? What am I doing? I don't have time for this, you know? I got a deadline. We got a razor, tissue, wallet. The lug wrench. So the question is there gas in this car? Period. No. Do have some boxes in here, though. Bag of concrete powder, magazines, wire, chairs, and a screwdriver. Ah! I heard another one. Yep. Nope, she's in here. -5 Celsius, y'all. Get chilly. 2 middle sheets, okay. Those zombies are migrating. Do they see me? No, they don't. Zombie in the middle of the road here. 5 zombies there. Take it slow. There shouldn't be any coming up behind me, but I'm not going to bank on that, so... Machete's been putting in work. I'm envisioning it breaking any second now. I feel like every time I stream Project Zomboid, I always come across a zombie with a stake in it. And maybe that's just like the roll table, but... I don't know. Alright, up the road this way is the bookstore. Right next to EBGB's. Jinkies, mister. And I can't see how many zombies are here without getting any closer. But if I just hug the wall, shouldn't be a problem. Or, like a real gamer, ooh, Rosewood map. Need that. Farming. I could just take the back rooms to get there, but then I have no idea what the threat is. I feel better about doing that, though, than being out in the open. Kind of. I mean, you're kind of screwed either way. It's nice, though, because if the power's still on, you can use the lighting to your advantage. Got an update from the YouTube Masters. I have to send a form to help my appeal, which hopefully it will fix for tomorrow. I hope so, buddy. Fingers crossed. We got a pipe wrench, some duct tape. That might be useful. I mean, pipe wrenches are useful in their own way, but like, unless you have a base and stuff, you know, like what's all the hubbub? Office, the promotion, that dwarf in my book club who steals my opinions. It's all coming together now. I must say, this opens my eyes. For I was blind, but now I see. The cat's out of the bag now. Usually they do that when someone here. It's not here. Oh, they're pulling down the gravel. My neighbor. Ah! It's blinking, blinking. Bravo's talking about you. Talking about you. Working. Work, work, work. Work, work, work. it is nice that YouTube is actually collaborative on this. Yes, it is. That they're not just like giving you the middle finger, you know, and being like, screw you. Should have got hacked. No, okay. Can you imagine them gaslighting you and being like, come on, headphones. Work with me here. Ah! Oh my god. You're afraid they're gonna like deny the appeal process? Well, I mean, worst case scenario. Try not to think about worst case scenario, you know, because is that likely? Like, you didn't do anything wrong. You could say, I got hacked, and, you know, just be honest with them. And that's your whole intention, you know, just being honest. I don't see how that could, you know. Yeah, Bravo says I doubt they would. I doubt they would too, because if you're a content creator, why wouldn't they? You've made so many videos, you know, and like, we don't know that that's gonna happen yet. So like, let's not like definitively say, oh, that's what they're gonna do, because we don't know that. Whoa! Take it easy, fellas. Take it easy, but if I walk in here and I don't find the fucking magazine, oh my god. We're gonna have to go house to house. At that rate. That's what I get for not picking electrician. They can't keep getting away with this. Why? Why? Jesus. About to start taking shit apart, dude. Speaking of taking things apart, it's about that time. Which is why I need to get into this fucking door. It's that time. Life and living. Woodcraft. Performance models. God. I know, but I'm only a small, like, fate's... Like, my fate's in someone else's hands. I hate the lack of control I have in the situation, and that I know I can't really do much other than appeal. I got a mate helping me appeal. Well, at least you have friends helping you appeal. At least... You know, there's still something to be grateful for here, you know, like. And now that you've gone through the appeal process, if somebody else needs help in the future, you can be able to help them, like your friend is helping you, you know, so. It's gotta help you out in the long run, I think. Even if this doesn't go. Guys. 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 We found it. Guys, we found the generator magazine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Now what? Fire station, maybe? Or... Where else is a good place to base? I'm gonna have to change to goal now. Okay. Gonna have to change to goal now. Oh, yeah! I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh yeah. That goal. Go to my properties. Would you like to go back outside? Huh? Huh? It's like, let me hear you howl. Let me hear you howl. Ooh. Come on. We're going. Miss. Oh, we got the howling going on. Wait, was that me making the howling noise? Let me fix the goal. No. Car. Which means getting gas. Perhaps. What we got here? Even if this doesn't go. Guys. That reminds me of the. Even if this doesn't go. My microphone was not having it at the end there. Guys. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Thank you, Rava. I got tears in my eyes. That's how good that clip was. Gas for care. I'm also gonna type care like that so that the people know. The people know that we're not messing around, you know? You know what I'm saying? Alright. Oh god. That's gotta be a sound effect. Redemption. You know, the okay. So my first order of business is basically like, how do I get that magazine somewhere safe? You know, I'm just gonna basically sweep from garage to garage until I find what I'm looking for. So, but now that I did find that, I'm gonna try to drop off this loot somewhere because how many bandages do I really need? You know? How you doing, fellas? Don't mind me. Just hanging out. And I really should kill the zombies as they come. I really shouldn't be trailing them. Okay. Another annotated map. Rosewood. Food here. Don't rush in. Remember what happened to Mr. Duncan. I feel bad for anybody who's named Duncan. I can hear it now, you know? Is your name Duncan? Yeah. There's actually a place, it's called Dunkin' Donuts. Like, that would be a point of ridicule for one. But all I was thinking of is them being like, oh, your name's Duncan, right? Yeah, dunking these nuts in your mouth. Yeah, I would name my kid Duncan. Not for that reason, you know. There's a lot of things you can name your child. Why Duncan, you know? Got an open window. Hunter magazine. Empty bottle. That'd be good to carry around to keep myself there. Ooh, look. One empty gas can. I'm gonna take these maps, put them in. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep walking. Till I find... Somebody's following me. Why do I feel like somebody's watching me? And I have no privacy. Oh. How you doing, zombie? Lovely weather we're having, isn't it? Where you going? I'm over here. You silly Billy. Okay. Car's there. Need gas. Probably should mark that as mode of transportation. There. And if I keep walking here, I might find another vehicle. And I forget I can do this. Single player. Hog. y'all ever right click on your cars to see if there's any gas in them? Well, it would make a difference if there was actual gas in it. I want to say that's like something where you can click on the car, okay, and see whether or not there's gas. Like if you're close enough, kind of like if you're close to the gas pump. Old V, nothing. Old V, nothing. The taxi down, yaw. And I could be speed walking, but I'm not. There is gas in here. Cool beans. There's also a tired, good lord. But there is no key, so I'm just gonna siphon the gas and be done with it. And there's not a ton, but I don't need a lot. If anything, more gas is gonna weigh me down even further. So if I can just speed walk my way back to the car. Not the van. Not the van. Military boots. I needed those. I would take these overalls, but they're worn. Well, of course it's worn. A zombie was wearing it. Take some gas out of here too, because why not? It's a bit heavier than I'd like to be, but it's a nice looking car. So not this house, but the next house over. Might not even have a key, it's just... And I'm hungry. Did I bring any food? No, I did not. Goober move. Thought I'll get there soon enough. If anything, the bigger goober move would be to go inside one of these houses to try to get some food, set off an alarm, and then I'm you know, what am I gonna do then? Oh, there it is. Use the alarm as bait for zombies and maneuver around. I thought about doing that with the ambulance down there. Like, okay, this engine's yellow, so it's not great, but car's already loud too. Or it's already loud because of the sound of the engine it makes. The sound the engine makes. Got more options over Nya though. Hopefully we didn't just lure the whole neighborhood over. All right, there's only 3 over here. I would never die in a car crash, so it's fine, right? It hasn't happened yet, so I could say that, yeah. Do you have a nightstick, Rava? I'm not seeing one. He's a cat. Got a holster. And a revolver that takes 38 specials. Not terrible. I'll throw it on the ground. Add a little marker. Little gun marker. Okay. Now begins the car hunt. Hey, look. I found one. Moldra. Alright, Rava, write this down. Purple is community services. No, I'm just kidding. It's like I would have written it down, you know. It's one Google search away, you know. Empty bottle, lug wrench, tote bag. I mean, how much better is that car really? It looks better. Does that mean it is better? I have Google. Yeah, it's one Google search away. Ooh, not looking great. The engine's 27%, man. But it had a key though. This sucks. This blue car looks decent on the outside. Looks can be deceiving though. The real butterface of a car. 64%. The engine's at, where is it? Right here. 81% is pretty good on the engine. The trunk's 27, so it doesn't have that much capacity, but the hood's in good condition. Window, door, headlight, tire, brake, suspension. Okay. All right, blue's got some potential. I really shouldn't overthink this decision too much because I'm gonna end up fucking wrecking it anyway. Not literally wrecking it, like smacking it into a telephone pole, so not like destroying the... Oh, baby. That's a good car. It's even got gas in the tank. The only question is there a key? No, and the window's locked. Fucking peachy. So either we scrounge for a key, which I don't really know the odds of finding a key, or we break the window and hotwire it. Of course, we can't hotwire yet. Could pray there's something in the glove box. Nope. Well, that stinks. But now we know where a a truck actually, in decent condition is. Okay. And I feel like breaking the passenger mirror isn't as big of a deal because of the fact that when am I going to be using the passenger side, you know? In a solo player game. I just don't see it really being useful. Caesar started playing Project Zomboid. Look at that. Do you ever feel odd getting called out like that in a stream chat? Ooh, baseball bat. Because on the one hand, it's like, oh, I know what you're doing, you know what I mean? But on the other hand, it's just like, oh, look at that. That's neat. It's probably build 42, though, knowing Caesar. All right, March Ridge map. What we got in the trunk? Ranch. I think of all the cars in this parking lot, the black one's probably the best one. I didn't find a key for this one, even though this one looks decent enough. What about this white truck? Locked. Also locked. Yeah, you can always replace the whatchamacallit, window. You can replace the window. The door's still locked because I didn't actually put myself in the driver's seat. So maybe there would be a key in the ignition. There is not. Got my hopes up for nothing. It's alright though. Hot wiring is a pretty easy thing to come across. It's just time consuming. And I guess driving like this isn't